Bigger and better is what everybody wants when they are moving to Texas. But as of late, smaller and cozy have become very, very popular. And the neighborhood that we're in today of BROOKMILL, located off of 211, right next door to Ladera, is a neighborhood for everybody. If you're looking for bigger and better, or if you're looking for smaller and cozy and more affordable, well, this neighborhood is for you. Today, we are going to walk through one of Lennar's newest communities and some really nice little houses. And we'll let you be the judge if small and cozy is exactly what you're looking for. I kind of like these houses. I think you're going to as well.
I got to tell you, there's something out here I think for everybody, and I think these small houses might surprise you with just how nice they are.
And you cannot beat a house right now that is well under $300,000, man. You just can't beat it. Let's go take a look.
Let's go. All right, guys, so today we're talking about BROOKMILL, a brand new neighborhood on the far west side of San Antonio. So let's take a look at this map and talk about where everything is in relation to the neighborhood. All right, guys, so if you take a look at the map of San Antonio, if you look at this far west side on this Highway 211, right above Highway 90, right where this circle is, this is where BROOKMILL is going to sit. Now, living out here is only going to put you about 30 minutes or so from downtown, which is going to be down here. It's going to put you about 30 to 35 minutes away or so from the airport, which is going to be up here. And the good news is that if you're PCSing here to Lackland Air Force Base, you're only going to be about 15 to 20 minutes away or so from there, which is right over here. All right, so this is probably going to seem a little bit far out on the map just from looking at it, but the good news is that you have a lot of what you need to go to right next to you. So BROOKMILL is going to be this community right here with these little streets right here. So you're only going to be about 5 minutes away or so for an HEB, and that's kind of pushing it. HEB is going to be right up here at the corner of Petrenko Road and 211. And if you really want to go to Costco, you don't have to go too far either. You're probably about a 15-minute drive or so away from Costco, which is going to be up here in this corner. Now, in this same little shopping center, you're going to have a good amount of restaurants, some good stores. There's like a TJ Maxx, there's a movie theater. There's a lot to do in this shopping center, and it's not that far from your house. If you like golf, you're also in luck because there is a golf club directly across the street from your neighborhood, so you don't have to drive far. And there's also going to be one just northeast of that as well. So again, less than a 5-minute drive, basically across the street from the neighborhood. So if you like to golf, this may be a really good option for you. All right, guys, so let's talk about schools for a little bit. Now, this neighborhood is going to be located in Medina Valley ISD, which is really good. It's a highly rated school, and if you haven't checked it out yet, we do have a video on some of the school districts in San Antonio. You can jump to that video to where you can learn a little bit more about it. But as far as elementary school, if you have kids in that K through 5 age range, man, you're going to be in luck because Ladera Elementary School is right next to your neighborhood. I mean, I'm talking a less than 5-minute drive. As you can see right here on the map, this is the neighborhood and this is going to be the elementary school. You are right down the street, so super convenient. Don't have to deal with traffic. If your kids are middle school age, you're also going to be in luck because Loma Alta Middle School is only located about 10 minutes away or so. If you calculate that in for traffic, you're still going to be under 15 minutes. Really good, really convenient. And finally, if you do have kids in that high school age range, they're going to be attending Medina Valley Independent School District High School. It's only got one high school in the district, so this is going to be the one, but it's only going to be about a 10 to 15 minute drive from that neighborhood. So again, you're in luck. None of the schools you have to drive very far for. All right, guys, so when it comes to neighborhood amenities here in this neighborhood, there are plans for a pool, there are plans for a playground, and there's also plans for an amenity center because of the sheer size of it. Now, that being said, they aren't built yet, so it's hard to tell what they're going to look like exactly when it's going to be finished and exactly where it's going to be located within the community. However, you can't expect these things. Lennar is pretty comprehensive when it comes to establishing amenities for their community, and they've been good about that in the past, so we can only expect good things from them in this neighborhood in particular. All right, guys, so there you have it. We talked a little bit about the map footage in this neighborhood and what's around it. So let's actually go out to this neighborhood and see exactly what it has to offer. All right, guys, we are out here in BROOKMILL, this neighborhood, which is actually right by Ladera. So it's no surprise that a lot of the features and terrain look very similar. What do you think?
Yeah, it really does. And a lot of, obviously, the amenities and everything are going to be the same, which you touched on in the map footage.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing about this neighborhood that I will say is that because it's so new, as you can see, you know, a lot of these homes that are just being constructed behind us, I mean, this is like weeks old. I mean, like, there is not much here, which
their grand opening was 3 weeks ago today, actually.
Yeah, and you can see it. I mean, look at this. This is all homes that are in these early stages of construction. Now, obviously, you see they have a lot of the framework and some of the drywall up, but there still is a way to go. Now, that being said, though, I like it so far, man. Like you said, it shares a lot of the same features of Ladera, and I think that's really big because this area is becoming so prominent and popular with the people who want to live on the far west side that I think if you're looking for a more affordable option than Ladera, and maybe you want to get into a brand new community, this is a really good option for a lot of different people.
Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind, this neighborhood, and it's clear as we're walking through it, first impression, this is a track home neighborhood, right? This is not a custom builder. These homes are going to be track homes. They're not an option builder.
It's Lennar.
It's Lennar. You're not going to be able to choose really anything. So these homes are like going up, boom, 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 boom. But they sell fast. I mean, they sell like
exactly.
hotcakes.
If you need a home quickly and you need a decent home quickly in a good neighborhood, this is great. If you want to customize and build and kind of option build, this probably isn't the one for you, but this is a neighborhood for a lot of people.
Now, I think the, track homes, they turn a lot of people off, especially if you have a budget that's a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because you don't get to choose anything. But these track homes really, in Lennar, is a decent builder. I mean, they do a really good job. The options that they throw into their homes that just come standard are really, really good. And they offer some amazing incentives. Lennar is one of the largest builders out here in San Antonio. Right now, they're actually one of the largest builders across the country. As things were slowing down because of high interest rates and uncertainty with the economy, Lennar was buying up property like nobody's business, and they were building, and those homes were not sitting on the market, and they continue to sell very, very fast, and they continue to do a really good job.
And it really shows because, I mean, shoot, some of the, like you said, some of these incentives that they're able to offer. I heard the guy talking about he was able to offer like 15% of the total home price in like incentives. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go check out the model home. We're gonna walk through it, show you. And again, guys, they have a lot of different floor plans to choose from. But
10 different collections.
10 different collections with multiple floor plans within each collection. We're gonna go walk through the model home so you can kind of get an idea of what a 1,910 square foot house here in this neighborhood looks like. Not quite a tiny home, but it's getting close.
Man, you're borderline, but I tell you what, so far, first impressions of this neighborhood, man.
Hey, I like it.
Pretty damn good for the money.
Let's go check out the home.
Let's get it.
All right, guys, we are in the Huxley floor plan here, BROOKMILL, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll be honest with you, I felt really uneasy when we first came into the neighborhood, knowing that these are gonna be some small houses. But as we have walked through this one, I am pleasantly surprised. What are your thoughts, Trev?
Man, I am actually very surprised too. I thought the exact same thing. We pulled into the neighborhood and I was like, I wonder how this will be. Now, granted, it's still new, so I figured I'd give you the benefit of the doubt, but after actually getting into this house, holy crap, dude, for your money and what you're paying for it, oh my God.
Pretty nice. So as soon as you walk in, you've got this nice little foyer. I like having entryways. I do not like stepping into the front door and I'm right there in the living room. And this house right here, 1,910 square feet, not a very big home, but the way that they've laid it out, it feels very comfortable. So you walk into this nice little entryway. Off to your left, my right, you're gonna have 2 bedrooms and a full bath. Each bedroom is gonna be your standard size, 10 by 12 or so. I don't know the exact measurements of these bedrooms, but you're gonna have your standard size closet and your full bath, single sink, bathtub, shower combo. The fixtures and everything that they put in are really nice. Now, one of the things that we did learn about Lennar is they build everything as is. So they are not an options builder. This is just gonna be standard across the board, and the standards that they have placed in each of their homes, very, very nice. Luxury vinyl plank flooring, tiled backsplash in the bathroom, good to go. Now, over here to your left, Trevor, you see the table.
It is a good looking
right?
table.
So not only do you have that nice little entryway when you walk in, you come into this foyer right here and you're able to put a table with some decorations, what have you, right? And then coming over here to your left, you're gonna have your laundry room. Now, I have mentioned this in a couple other videos. A lot of times you come in out of the garage and your laundry room is gonna be, right off of the garage. This one is not really the case, but next to that laundry room, you're gonna have bedroom number 3. Again, your standard size bedroom, and this bedroom in this 1,910 square foot home, this is a mother-in-law suite. So you also have a full bath in here. Yes, you've got a bathtub. If I can find the light, you've got your bathtub, You've got a shower, you've got your toilet, of course, you've got your single vanity.
Can you ask for more?
You know, it's really hard to, man, because you would not expect them to be able to put this much stuff in such a small home.
Well, and is being as affordable as it is, right?
Very affordable. So this house starts right at $305. That's not bad, man. That's pretty good. Another floor plan that we're gonna go take a look at, the Collier next door in a little bit, that's gonna be starting in the 200s, under $300,000. So
the fact that you can even get into a new home for either of those prices and different options for different people, dude, that's amazing in and of itself.
Now we have seen a lot of price cuts, you know, lately. That might go away as interest rates continue to fall, but you know, that's yet to be seen.
Kind of a win-win.
As you come out of that third bedroom, the mother-in-law suite, you're gonna have your coat closet, and then you're gonna walk into your main living area. So over here, you're gonna have space for your kitchen table. You're gonna have your main living room here. Of course, you can put TV and everything over there. You've got plenty of windows. I like all the windows that we have in here. So we do have lights on right now, but I think even with the lights off, we're still gonna get a lot of natural light. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can turn these lights off. So these are lights off, except for that single one there in the living room. You still get, you know, pretty decent natural lighting. Now it is very overcast outside. With this on a sunny day, this is gonna look pretty good. So that'll save you some energy costs there. Now in the kitchen, this is not granite. What is this, Trev?
This is quartz.
Quartz. So this
now it's thin quartz. You can kind of see there. It's thin quartz, but it is quartz, which is more expensive than granite. Some prefer granite because they say it's more durable. But to be honest with you, I like the look of the quartz a little bit better.
They could have gone with a smaller island to open this kitchen up, but they didn't. They went with a more decent sized island, which I appreciate. Enough for 3 chairs. Of course, you could put a 4th chair on the end over there.
Well, and it's a functional island too, because a lot of islands don't have the space where you can tuck the chairs under.
Yeah, and that gives you, you know, if you do have a family of 5 or 6, that gives you that much more space. You've got your kitchen table over here. If you have guests that are eating over as well, they can sit at the island. I like that. Corner pantry. I love corner pantries because it just gives you that much more space to store
Although,
stuff.
hold on, open that back up again.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that middle thing, that divider down the middle. I haven't seen that too many.
So that's just,
pantries.
I think that's just aesthetics.
You think so?
I don't think that's functional at all, because we've seen corner pantries that have the shelving exactly like this without
yeah, that's why I brought that up. I thought that was kind of weird, but
I think it's aesthetics, but I don't think it really serves a purpose.
All right, now here's my favorite part, and you're right next to it, baby.
Well, before we get to that, range, because I know that's what you're going to talk about, you are going to have some pretty decent sized cabinets as well. They're pretty long. I don't know
how the quality of them.
Oh, you know, they're your average size cabinet. I mean, they're, you know, this isn't $1 million home, but these are these are still pretty good.
Good for what you're paying for.
It's good for what you're paying for. You're not going to beat that. That's for sure. And then of course, this is like a little coffee bar over here with your cabinet.
Now, would all of your coffee or my coffee, do you think they would all fit all there?
Hey, you know,
let's be honest.
It probably wouldn't, but that's what this is for. So you've got plenty of shelves up there.
That's true.
So that top shelf, you know, some more coffee.
You're right.
There we go. And then, of course, you know, your cabinets up here. You're gonna have your microwave above your gas range, which this is like pretty standard in this price point, this style of home.
Nice appliances though. Frigidaire is a pretty solid brand, and that's kind of what it looks like they're going with for, you know, the packages in this community. And man, it's pretty nice.
Well, I'm just kind of talking about a lot of times in the higher price point homes, you're going to be looking at that hood,
the vent hood,
the vent hood. You know, you're not going to have that here, but it is what it is. Those look
function's
really good.
the same, just aesthetically.
Right. But this is a nice gas range,
That's
man.
Good looking range.
You know, you've got your oven here, gas or stove and oven combo, and you've got your Frigidaire dishwasher. Now, of course, this does seem to be one of the smaller size dishwashers to fit on this island, but
I think it might just be where they put it, because I don't see as many of them on the end.
Right.
See what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean, it's decent size.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's close to average. One thing I do like though, I like this garbage disposal, and I like that this is a button for it. Instead of having that stupid switch that you gotta reach across and then you look stupid like I do all the time. You know?
Yep. Now this sink is not very deep. The left side, this is a split sink. The left side is your average sized sink, but over here, this is a little bit more shallow and small. And I'm not a big fan of that. You know, I like big, deep sinks.
Yeah.
I got kids, man, and they make a lot of messes.
Kids or you do?
Hey, my kids. So again, your living room over here, you know, you've got your 6-foot sofa right here, a couple chairs, 4 chairs total.
Oh, I'd say that's bigger than 6 feet. It's bigger than it looks, actually, to be honest with you. I'm impressed so far, man.
And there's still plenty of room in here. Look at that, you can walk completely around this. You're not bumping the wall, bumping the sofa. A lot of, you know,
it's not a tight squeeze.
It's not a tight squeeze. You can walk all the way around your living room. Now, of course,
I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can.
You could, you know. Of course, you're not going to have your fireplace. I know you love that. But
yeah, that's kind of a turnoff for me. But then again, if I'm able to get into a house at this price, I can't really complain. So you know what? I can forgive him for that.
Let's head into the master. So this is going to be bedroom number 4, 4-bedroom home, the master. And again, they didn't spare size. Like, this master bedroom is plenty big. We have a single light up here. Again, this is not an option builder. So this may not come with the ceiling fan, and you would not have the option to upgrade to a ceiling fan. That would be something that you would have to purchase and have installed after the fact. But as you can see, Trev, you've got this long or decent sized dresser on each side of the bed.
Yeah.
That kind of tells you how big the room is.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's the same size dresser on this side as the other one, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you can still manage to fit it. And honestly, I don't know what else you're gonna put in that corner anyway, so that kind of works out. But
well,
man,
look what they did with the bathroom door. It's a little bit thinner. It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, you're right. So if you're opening that bottom drawer, you're gonna have to close that door. But either way, I bet, you know what I bet? If you put one of those sliding doors on it, which you'd have to do, you know, kind of after you buy the home and, you know, some DIY stuff, if you put a sliding door that went to the left going this way, I think that might look really good and might be more functional too.
Yeah. But queen size bed, and you still have plenty of room in here. You've got the chair behind you, Trevor.
Yes.
Where you could sit and read. They've done a really good job with the size of this room. Now, this bathroom, I really like. Again, you've got the vinyl flooring here, and you've got your double sinks, big mirror. You've got cabinet space under both. Now, you are gonna have the commode right next to the sink. You're not gonna have a separate water closet.
It's kind of weird, right?
You know, I think that, you know, in the mother-in-law suite, they did a pretty good job of having that, the bathroom in there and everything, but I wish they could have separated.
It seems like it's built for that. Like, it's almost cut in a little bit, and I think that would make sense to have that.
Now, when you first walk in, the one thing you don't notice, you're like, where's the shower, where's the tub? Well, it's actually around the corner over here. It's just a shower, just a stand-up shower. There's no tub. A lot of people are kind of moving away from tubs, I think. I think people are just more into the showers.
I think so. I mean, you know, I think people with kids, you know, it's good to have a tub, you know, get the kids, but I think there's very few people actually hop in a bath as opposed to a shower. You know, it's just a lot quicker.
Now, this is the model home. I'm assuming that it's the same in all the homes. This is a big, big turnoff for me. There's no glass door. So you're gonna have to put up a rod with a curtain, and that's a no-go for me. Like, give me a door. I mean, they could have put the door right here where you walk in. I mean, this whole area could have been a shower.
Do you think that it could still function if they didn't put anything on there? Like, if it was just an open...
You're gonna get water everywhere.
You think so?
Yes, it's not gonna work for me at all. I don't think it would work for most people. It is a pretty deep shower though, but I think you're still gonna get water everywhere. You're gonna have one walk-in closet. It's a pretty decent size. I've seen bigger, but again, this house is only 1,910 square feet. So they've done a pretty good job with the size of this closet. Not much other storage in the house. So, you know, you don't have a lot of nooks where you could store stuff. So if you do have a lot of stuff that you normally store in your closet, well, then that's gonna be the one downside to the house.
Thankfully, you know, it's about to be 2024. There's a lot of third-party storage solutions that you can always implement into your house and kind of fix that problem. So.
Right. Okay guys, that is our walkthrough today in BROOKMILL, a Lennar community. Who is this neighborhood for? I think it's for everybody.
There is something out here for everybody, man. I think because there are 10 different collections of homes starting from the low 200s going all the way up to just under $500,000, man. There's literally something out here for everybody. And the thing that I like about this neighborhood is that all the homes are different next to each other, right? So you're gonna have a home from one collection and one right here, and then right next to it, it's gonna be a home from a different collection. I think that's really unique as opposed to just kind of having everything separate, right? So you have all the homes from the Cottage series and you have all the homes from the Barrington series. And I think that spreading the love a little bit it helps with the sense of community here, man.
Now, we only walked through one home today. It was a smaller home, 1,910 square feet. Of course, if that's not what you're looking for, if you're looking for something a little bit larger, a little bit higher price point, they've got that. We would love to jump on a call with you to discuss all of what they have to offer. So please, information popping up on the screen is how you get a hold of us. We would love to talk to you. Now, make sure you check out our brand new website. It did just launch last month. We're very excited about it, and we think you're gonna like it as well. And again, that link is down in the description. We do post videos every single week, so make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. You do not want to miss them.
And guys, whether you plan on moving to San Antonio and making a home purchase within the next few weeks or even the next few months, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love the opportunity to help you and your family make that smooth move here all the way to San Antonio. So again, guys, thank you so much. We're gonna catch you in the next one.